If you're buying in Wyoming, you're shopping the lowest priced major submarket in the Grand Rapids metro. That's the appeal. And it's also exactly why you'll have company. Homes here go pending in about 12 days. So this brief is about what it actually takes to win one. Start with the geography, because it drives the price. Wyoming sits directly southwest of Grand Rapids, about 15 minutes from downtown, with US 131 down the east side, M6 across the south end, and 28th Street cutting straight through the middle. You're buying full city services and highway access, without the close-in suburb premium. Here are the numbers you're buying into. Wyoming is home to roughly 79,000 people, which makes it the second largest city in Kent County and one of the deepest pools of turnover in the metro. The typical home runs about $290,000. It goes pending in about 12 days, and you're 15 minutes from downtown. The housing stock is what sets that price. Wyoming built out through the post-war boom, so most of what you'll tour is a 50s or 60s ranch or a split level on a real lot. 5 districts serve the city: Wyoming Public Schools, Godwin Heights, Godfrey Lee, Kelloggsville, and Granville, and those boundaries don't follow the city line, so confirm the district for any address. Now the leverage point. The typical Wyoming home is valued around $290,000 against a Kent County median of $335,000. That's $45,000 of purchasing power you keep. And depending on which slice of the market you pull, sales cluster anywhere from the low 260s up to that number. My honest read is this: Wyoming is the last place in this metro where an ordinary budget still buys a detached house on a real lot 15 minutes from downtown. That's not a secret, which is precisely why it moves in under 2 weeks. Here's how that compares to what's right next door. Kentwood and Granville both sit at or above $340,000. The city of Grand Rapids runs about $304,000, and Wyoming comes in under all of them. Same highways, same commute, lower entry price. That's the trade you're making. The demand side here is jobs. Gordon Food Service runs its headquarters on Gizon Parkway with roughly 5,000 people in West Michigan. University of Michigan, Health West anchors a 208-bed hospital on the south side, and Benteler is bringing a $105 million plan online at Site 36, the old GM stamping property. Payrolls that close keep buyers in this market. So, competition. Wyoming goes pending in about 12 days. Byron Center, immediately south of here, runs closer to a month, and that gap tells you exactly how you have to shop. 12 days means you tour the day it lists, not the following weekend. Here's where you actually get leverage. Listings that have sat past that 12-day mark, dated ranches and split levels in a market chasing move-in ready, homes fronting the 28th Street and Division corridors, winter timing when buyer traffic thins, and aging mechanicals you can price into the offer instead of walking away from. Financing is where this price point gets interesting. At $290,000, every home in the city finances well inside conventional limits, and the same purchase price opens programs that simply don't apply out in the $600,000 suburbs. The question isn't whether you qualify, it's how fast your lender can actually close. The program's worth knowing. Conventional covers everything on the market here. FHA runs a 3.5% down payment and gets used hard in this band, and VA is 0 down for eligible veterans. Michigan's MSHDA down payment assistance is now statewide, up to $10,000 as a zero-interest second lien you repay only when you sell or refinance. USDA is rural only, so it doesn't reach the city. So here's the strategy. Get fully underwritten before you tour, write clean on the first showing, and let the inspection, not the offer, be where you do your negotiating. In a 12-day market, speed and certainty are the only real currency you have. The city is investing in itself too. The city center build-out on 28th Street between Clyde Park and Burlingame opened a new pedestrian bridge over 28th Street in 2025, with a public plaza and about 4.6 miles of new trail still coming. If you want in at this price point, the work starts with your financing, not with listings. Let's get you ready.